Hello, tiny crew. Thanks for coming today. Still missing you. You still missing me? Well, we've got some fun planned today. I've got lots of new information to share with you about a certain continent. It's the biggest continent in the world. Do you remember the name of the continent we talked about yesterday? It's right over here. And it is Asia. Asia. And we talked about the most populated city, which has the most people, which is the country of China. And China has one of my favorite animals. Do you remember that animal? It starts with the letter P. Panda bears. Do you remember what they eat? Here's the question of the day. What do panda bears eat mostly? 20 to 30 pounds a day of this type of living thing. And it's a plant. And it starts with the letter B. Bamboo. Woo! Bamboo. They eat 20 to 30 pounds of this a day. It doesn't have much nutrients in it, so that's why they do need to eat some grass and get some protein from some animals, little rodents. But they just like to eat all day. That's their favorite thing to do. So they just sit and eat bamboo all day. Okay, next, the living things. I want you to sing with me the living song. And it goes like this. It is living, it is living. I know why, I know why. It eats and breathes and grows. It eats and breathes and grows. It's alive, it's alive. Do it with me. It is living, it is living. I know why, I know why. It eats and breathes and grows. It eats and breathes and grows. It's alive, it's alive. Yay! So bamboo's alive. What else might be something that's alive? Are rocks alive? Do they need to eat? Do they need to breathe? Do they grow? No, they're not alive. What about a marker? Is a marker alive? Do I need to feed it? Do I need to give it some water? Does it need to breathe? No, markers are not alive. What about people? Are people alive? Do we need to eat? Do we need to breathe? Do we grow? Yes. Living things like you and me need some things to grow, you see. Animals all move around, plants all have to stay in the ground. All need water, food, and air, so this world we have to share. Living animals, living plants, living all around us. Hooray! Okay, stand for the flag salute, soldiers. Put your right hand in the air, in the air. Put your right hand in the air, in the air. Put your right hand on your belly button. Put your right hand on your chin. Put your right hand on your heart, thump, thump. Okay, be a soldier today. You're gonna tell me when to start. Tell me to salute and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job, soldiers. You may keep standing because now you're little leprechauns, and we're going to count all the way to Thursday. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26. What two numbers make 26? 2. What else? 26. 2 and a 6. Okay, next question. What comes next in the pattern? We have leprechaun girl, leprechaun boy. Do you remember what comes after the boy? Let's look. Leprechaun girl, boy. Beginning of the rainbow, end of the rainbow, girl, boy. Beginning of the rainbow, end of the rainbow, girl, boy. Beginning of the rainbow, end of the rainbow, girl, boy. Beginning of the rainbow. Let's see if you're right. Let's see. 26. 2 and a 6. Beginning of the rainbow. You're right. Yay. Okay. Today is Thursday, March 26, 2020. 2020. Good job. Next, we need a tally mark. Yesterday, we bundled them up, so today we're starting a new bundle, which is a one lonely tally all by himself. We're going to count by 5s, and when we get to the 105, you're going to, here we go, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 106 days of school. We got to write 106. All right. Let me try my best. 106. Let's see. 106. Is that right? I tried my best. Do I have something extra in there? Do I need 2 zeros? No, I don't need 2 zeros. That would be 1006. We haven't been to school that many days. 1, 0, 6. So we have 6 ones, we have 0 tens, and we have 1 hundreds. 106 days of school. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather out today? Go look out the window. Tell me, preschoolers, what's the weather? What's the weather out today? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy? Is there snow? Tell me, preschoolers, what's the weather? What's the weather? Do you know? It's been kind of both today at my house. Right now it's cloudy, but the wind is blowing so fast that the clouds are moving so fast across the sky. Oh, now it's sunny again. So here's what I'm gonna do. Just because it's mainly sunny today, I'm gonna put a sunny up, but I'm going to change it over here and turn this sunny into the partly sunny. Move that. And oh my goodness. It's gonna go clear up into the calendar job. I wonder what's gonna happen on Monday. Let's count our sunnies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Woo-wee! 13 sunny days in the month of March. Sunny's winning. I wonder what's going to happen for April. You know what they say, April showers, mean rain, bring May flowers. I wonder if it's going to rain a lot next month. We're going to have to find out. Okay, for days of the week. Oh, what voice should we do today? Should we do panda bear voices? I wonder how pandas sound. Do you think they're quiet because they like to be by themselves? They probably don't have to compete with any other animals of trying to talk on top of each other. I think pandas are pretty quiet. Let's get a little panda voice. Days of the week, panda, bear. Days of the week, panda, bear. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, panda, bear. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week, panda, bear. Days of the week, panda, bear. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, panda, bear. 3 questions. The first question is, what is today? What is it? It's our last school day. Thursday. Today is Thursday. What was yesterday? The garbage truck came yesterday. So it's Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Good work. What's our season? It's summer. We're on summer break, right? No. Are we in winter anymore? Nope. Who remembers? Spring. Isn't it beautiful? I love spring. I actually have a little story I want to share with you. These are all these different animals that you would find in the springtime, and it's a cute little story, and I want to read it before we move on to some Asia, okay? This is called If You're Hoppy. What? Hoppy? Jumping, right? Jump, jump. But it kind of sounds like happy. If you're happy. You might recognize this story, maybe. It's by April Pulley Sire, and pictures by Jackie Urbanovic. This is the spine. Where's your spine? Show me. Whoop, right there. There's your spine. Front cover. Back cover. If You're Hoppy is the title. And April is one that wrote the story. So she is the author. And then Jackie drew the pictures. So she is the illustrator. You got it. Okay, If You're Hoppy. If you're hoppy and you know it, you're a frog. A frog? If you're happy and you know it, you're a frog. Or a bunny. If you're happy and you know it, stretch your toes to really show it. If you're happy and you know it, you're a frog. Or a bunny. Or a cricket. 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 If you're sloppy and you know it, you're a hog. If you're sloppy and you know it, you're a hog. Or a raccoon. If you're sloppy and you know it, squeeze your face to really show it. If you're sloppy and you know it, you're a hog. Or a raccoon. Or a chimp. Or a baboon. If you're growly and you know it, you're a dog. A dog? If you're growly and you know it, you're a dog. Or a bear. If you're growly and you know it, make a sound to really show it. If you're growly and you know it, you're a dog, or a bear, or a tummy over there. Does your tummy ever growl when it's hungry? It makes noises. That's another type of growling. If you're flappy and you know it, you're a bird. A bird! If you're flappy and you know it, you're a bird. Or a butterfly. If you're flappy and you know it, swing your wings to really show it. If you're flappy and you know it, you're a bird. Or a butterfly. Or a pterodactyl. In the sky. Oh my goodness. If you're slimy and scaly and mean, you're oh, never mind. If you're slimy, scaly, and mean, you sound like, oh, never mind. If you're slimy and scaly and mean, perhaps you'd rather not be seen. If you're slimy and scaly and mean, just never mind. Who's being scaly, scary right here? Is it the frog making shadow puppets? But if you're flappy and you know it, you're a bird. If you're growly and you know it, you're a dog. If you're sloppy and you know it, you're a hog. Feel free to show it. If you're hoppy and you know it, you're a frog. A frog. Or a bunny, or a cricket, or a penguin, or a grasshopper, or a mouse, or a lemur, or a kangaroo. Look at all those hoppy animals. I'm so happy hopping, hop, 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 with you. Isn't that fun? He's so sweet. Are you hoppy? Can you hop? Boing, 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 boing. Hop around, hop around. Get up and get down. Okay, yesterday we talked about Asia. Now, Asia is the biggest country, or excuse me, the biggest continent. It takes up 1/3 of the land in the world. But today, yesterday, and then we talked about China yesterday, which is right here, and that's where panda bears live. But today, we're gonna go up here to the biggest country in the world, not just in the continent. Let me move this little girl here to the side. This little snow creature up here. Okay, Russia. This is the country of Russia, and it is in Asia. A lot of Russia is in Asia. There's a little bit that's over here in the Europe side. I got a book that I'm gonna read about Russia here in a second. But up here in the northern part of Russia is so cold. And this over here is called Siberia. And it is Arctic temperatures. It can get so cold that it's negative 88 degrees, which means it's 88 degrees below zero. Okay, so you know how water freezes at 32 degrees, which is right here. When our thermometer is at 32, I know that the animal water outside is gonna freeze and we have to break the ice for the animals so they have water to drink, okay? And also that's when it snows or sleets with the frozen rain, 32 degrees. But when it goes down to zero, Brr. But it can get even colder than 0. It can go below 0. It can go below 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And it can keep dropping in Siberia all the way to 88 degrees below 0. My thermometer doesn't even go past that. It stops at 50. So it would keep going. 50, 60, 70, 80, and it'd be like 88. It's so cold that people have to bundle up so much, and their little faces, like their eyelashes are full of ice, and their whole face is covered in ice because it's so cold. Would you want to live there? I wouldn't. It's a frozen tundra up there. There's not too many people that live in those villages, but there are some. And a lot of those kids have to walk to school. So they really got to bundle up. To get to school, you're lucky. You get a nice warm car that takes you to school in the wintertime. Okay, so Russia. Let me talk. I'm just going to move this back here out of the way a little bit. Okay, so here we go. Can you see this? Let me make sure I'm holding this okay. All right, so the Arctic Circle, this is that line. So Siberia is up here and it's really cold. So this little piece of land right here is Russia, and that is really big. And it's got lots of mountains on there too. Okay, so a little bit about Russia. Let me get my book. Okay, my book about Russia. I have downloaded this for you all so you get your own Russia book that you can make at home, because we would have made this in school. So if you have a printer, you can print it out. Okay, my book about Russia. Here we go. This is a map of Russia. Russia is the biggest country in the world, okay? Right here, it's huge. Look at the United States. It's small compared to this. Let's see, that's how big the United States is, which would be like, oh, not even half of Russia. The United States would fit into it. Okay. This is the Russian flag. It is white on top, blue in the middle, and red on the bottom. Hey, do those colors look familiar? What color is our flag? Do we have white? Do we have red? Do we have blue? Yeah, we have the same colors, but we have stars and stripes. They just have 3 stripes. But same colors. A lot of flags have the colors red, white, and blue. Okay, this is the capital of Russia. It's Moscow. Okay, and it's the big old city, and it's located right up here towards Europe. They have really cool buildings in Russia. Like, have you ever seen Aladdin? And they have, like, I don't even know what those are called. Those little tops. They look like this. This is St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow. And it's very old and very beautiful. I've also got a little video of Russia that I posted that you guys can see St. Basil's Cathedral, so you can actually see the really cool tops of the buildings in Russia. This is chamomile, and it's the national flower of Russia. Have you ever had chamomile tea before? It's pretty delightful. I like to have it in the mornings, or if I'm sick. It's good for you if you have a cold. Looks kind of like a daisy. This is what? A brown bear. It is the national animal of Russia because brown bears are big and strong. So they wanted something big and strong to be their national animal. America, our national animal is the bald eagle. This is a Matroyshka. It's a Russian doll with many little dolls inside. They're also called babushkas. Matroyshkas and babushkas. And I have a little Matroyshka. Okay, these are really cool. Kids play with these in Russia. So these are like their dolls that they play with. Watch. The top comes off. And look. Ah, there's another one inside. Should we open it? Ready? Oh, it's another one. Oh. Do you think there's another one? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, how cute it is. It's so tiny. Let's see if there's more. What? Another one? Oh! Oh, it's so tiny. This one doesn't open anymore because it's so small. We don't want any kids to choke on anything smaller than this to play with. Isn't that fun? Stackable dolls. And then you put them back in and you hide them. It's like a little present every time you open them up. Let's see, which one's next? This one's next. And then this goes on here. And then this one goes in here. And the top. And the last one. Okay, this has actually a really good picture. Do you see what I'm talking about? The tops of these? This is St. Basil's Cathedral. But the tops of these look like an Aladdin. That's what it just reminds me of. Okay, so Matroyshka, babushka. Then we've got, this is a little Russian girl, and she is wearing a seraphim, which is a Russian dress. So they have special dresses that they dress up for special occasions. And then this is a Russian boy, and he's wearing a rabaka, which is a special Russian shirt just made out of linen, and then it's got a little tie on there, and they wear them with their pants and their boots. So that's what they dress up when they're doing traditional Russian culture parties and celebrations. Ouch, I just poked myself. Okay, so that's a little bit about Russia. It's a pretty cool country. I don't know if I would ever visit it, but I would definitely not visit the north part because I don't want to freeze in Siberia. And I have a friend who used to live in Russia, and they moved, actually they were up towards the north, so they lived where it's really, really cold. And then they moved to America. But she can speak Russian, she's really good. But yeah, let's see. Next week, we are going to be covering other countries such as India and Mongolia, and what was the other ones we're going to do? Japan, and like the Philippines and Thailand. So we're going to finish up Asia next week. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. If you need books, again, I will have my books out. We had Alana come the other day and get some books, and we had Samson come and get some books. So if you just need to get out of the house and take a ride in the car, swing by. I've got eggs and I've got books. And yeah, be healthy, be safe, stay home, play, be good, and we will talk to you on Monday. Bye friends, love you, miss you.